Okay. I would take no Kia at the end of Taeguk Iljung, but probably not Taeguk Ijung. Why not, Sir Krishna? Don't give up so easy. Think. Fatima, why not? I see lips moving. That's all I got.
Thank you.
I still only see lips moving.
Because we don't know the form, sir?
Because we don't know the form.
No. Why would I would not accept not knowing Takia on the last move. I would not accept that. Why not? By the way, the third time you spoke, we were able to get that. So you've got to be minimum that loud all the time. Every Taeguk form ends with a Kia. I mean, you guys played with Chiljung and Paoljung, and you know the last move has a Kia. And then all of a sudden we do Taeguk Iljung, which you may not know very well, and it has a Kia. Probably they all do. I'd rather you Kia and be wrong than not. Okay, now let's play with the next one. Go ahead, Master Chief.
준비. Take a samjan. Hana.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good.
Duel.
But it was different.
Set. Net. 다스.
Oh, I hear it from him.
여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯.
Notice opportunities kind of
Yep.
in the spring. That's from a long
You
time
go.
ago. They did take
Get up.
This is perfect. They're gonna do this.
아홉.
They're not.
열.
We gotta adjust
걸어.
and figure it out.
샷.
Give me a hand, please. Good.
They have to do it eventually anyway.
Yeah. Much better. I mean, we just immediately noticed power. We heard snap. Not from everybody, but it was there. Again, you know, our three thugs. I don't know why it's three. Our three thugs. They're not going to give you a chance to come up to power. You have to instantaneously be there. Why do we meditate at the beginning of class? Nobody. I'm scared. Danya, put your hand up. Yes, ma'am.
To get ourselves into the right mindset, sir.
Well, then why do we only meditate for about 30 seconds at the beginning of class?
Because the switch should be instantaneous, sir. It should not take a while. It should be automatic.
She's my new favorite student. Give her a 1, 2, 3. That's exactly right. You don't get time to ramp up. Somebody lays a hand on you out there, you'd better be in go mode. Jess, go mode. Take Usaja?
준비! 대육사전 하나 둘 셋 넷 다섯
Oh,
여섯 일곱 여덟 아홉 열 하나 둘
oh, that's going to be
Sir.
hard for them.
넷 다섯 여섯
She's translating a walking stance into a
Alright.
stance because all she sees is the legs are close. She doesn't know walking stance. That's
Oh.
good, but even that's good.
시작
I'll give him a hand, please. So I noticed Danya translated the walking stance into a tiger stance. Why? Because her curriculum doesn't really have a walking stance. It has a tiger stance, and the legs are close together. So she was paying attention. She noticed that the legs were close together on your all walking stances, but her brain turned that into a tiger stance. I think that's great. It's wrong, but it's okay, because that shows that you were thinking and you were processing, you were deciding, you were making judgments. That's good. You weren't just following along. So that's excellent. I got a question for the two of y'all. Cody first. Why did Taeguk Samjung look so much different from you than Taeguk Iljung and Ijung?
No answer, sir. I wasn't like fully just prepared, I guess. I don't know. I like taking Sajong too.
That's the real answer.
I'm only going to hurt the attackers that I like.
Or don't.
Why did it? Your transformation was shocking. Why was it that? No, Kirsten Scanlon. Why was it so different from Taeguk Ijung to Taeguk Samjung after we gave you our little pep talk?
I don't think it was, sir.
You don't?
No, sir.
She's calling you a liar.
Calling us both liars. Yeah.
Well, I know, but she wouldn't care about me. You, it's, no.
I think it's easier to see in Tigray Sajong because it's bigger movements.
You think it's easier?
To see in Tigray Sajong because it's bigger movements.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I can't accept that. Dr. Callahan Williams?
It's going to be all kinds of permutations
More
now.
urgency. The turn is faster in the beginning. Like you're actually blocking the opponent. Like it was more like.
Well, I'm wondering why it took a pep talk before everything got kicked up a notch. I mean, Mr. Colas.
Observationally, I think they're now warmed up, sir.
You know what I'm going to say to that, right?
You just set it up for that for the reason.
We have our three thugs. Hold on, got to warm up. You don't get to. You just don't get to. Bite my tongue. Yeah.
We won't have Master Fusco and Master Sheridan to give us a pep talk with the three thugs.
Yeah. You gonna bring them with you every time you're walking out on the street? Excellent.
Oh, stand there, with, like do it up to the side, right? Just do
That's it. That's it.
Let them warm up first. Yeah.
You know,
Harder.
I'm trying to think practically about this. If I'm on the street and I get jumped by three guys, first thing I do is, yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not warm, but my life is at stake. So I can't be 50%. I've got to be 100%. Maybe I wouldn't be 110% because I'm not warm. Maybe my kicks wouldn't be particularly high because I know I'm not warm. Would they be weaker? I don't think so. Would they be slower? I don't think so. But I might not extend as much, knowing that most injuries happen when you're cold, when, you pull a hamstring or somebody yanks on your arm or something like that. See, I think about this a lot, being attacked on the street. It sounds ridiculous, but when I walk into a corner store for a coffee or something, often my mind goes to, okay, scenario. Somebody takes out a knife and the cashier is behind the glass. So he grabs a lady next to him, tells the cashier, give me all your money. What do you do? And I play scenarios through my head. I've got a lot of answers to that because it's contextual. One of the things I would do is pick up a can of tuna, for sure. Cans of tuna make great weapons, right? What is around you for a weapon? I wouldn't put the lady in danger. I'd wait for the cashier to give him the money and hopefully he's walking out the door. And I'd let him continue walking out the door because if he's out, he's not a danger to anyone. Not going to be a hero. But if he stabs the lady, cuts her, shows that he's ready to go the mile, he's going to eat that can of tuna, for sure. All right? So y'all ought to think about scenarios. Younglings, you know, when you're at school and stuff. What do you do? Go.
So, and another reason why I think this is important is that we want to try to make sure that you train a certain way, and if you train and are consistently passive like this, whether you're training, you're testing, or whatever it is, odds are you may be like that when you're out on the streets too. And so we want to train our bodies so that way we simulate those types of scenarios on a regular basis. And so something, and he's talking about like techniques. I'm also talking about blocks too. And if I see blocks like this in Poomsae here, that's just not going to be effective if you're out there. And so you really, when we go through this, you really got to be thinking about that as you're training, as you're testing. It's not just a matter of like, we want to see pretty blocks and pretty kicks. Like, this stuff has to be effective now. And the more that you train your body to do this now, the more that you'll be on autopilot and be able to really put in some work when you're out there and need it. Oh, that's what Master Fusco said too. I can't see there.
What happens when you get older, Mr. Chair?
Turn around and look at the top right-hand corner of the wall. Read that, everybody, together. Go. And turn back around. That's exactly right. Those words are up there for a reason.
I swear I didn't look at that.
Those are our principles. And you guys have got to practice until technique becomes instinct. If you practice a technique wrong, sloppy, half-heartedly, whatever, that will be the instinct you'll react with. Half-hearted. If I block somebody, I expect to hurt them. If I block somebody throws a punch and I actually do an outside-inside forearm block, which it's not my first choice, I'd better break their arm. You gotta, and for the young ones that are, you know, you're not sure of the form, but if you're thinking, all right, that looks like an outside-inside forearm block, I'm gonna do that, then do it. Then do it for real. Don't half-hearted do it because you're not sure. I want to see what you think it might be. And if you're wrong, then be wrong. I don't care. But at least you had good technique. To me, we got to put that on the wall. Good technique. Good technique is better than being wrong.
Who's heard the expression, practice makes perfect? Who agrees with that? Practice makes permanent. If you're practicing here, that's where you're going to be. You don't have time to think. There's no time to game anything when the balloon goes up. That's where the instinct takes over. So you have to be in the moment when you train. When you're doing Poomsae every time, it's got to be like Grandmaster said. If you're doing it incorrectly, I want to see you do it the same way every time. We'd like to change that to be correctly, but be consistent. And Poomsae is the perfect place to do it. It's just you and that moment, and the execution of that technique.
Exactly right. And soon, hopefully, to be third dans. This is the kind of stuff you all should really be thinking about now. it's no longer, you know, when you're a low rank color belt, training is 100% about you. 100% about you. Okay? When you get to be a red belt, middle red, Bodan, your training should be 90% about you and 10% about everybody else, helping them out. Get to be a first on, that changes again. Maybe it's 80% about you and 20% about the other ones. Third, that keeps happening. That keeps happening. You know, what's a master? I don't know, maybe the training's 20% about them and 80% about everybody else. When you're a grandmaster, maybe training is only 10% about you. It's 90% about everybody else. All right? So you guys have to start thinking a little differently now. Well, you don't have to, but you'd be on the right track for your martial arts journey if you stop just thinking about what can I do to fix me, what can I do to help everybody else too. And these two do a great job of that. Absolutely. So you guys are well on your way. Okay? Oh, speaking of you two, Pinan, Shmi! Pinan Shodan! Shijak! Don't wait for her. Uh-oh. Paro. Kyosin Masavedo, Piran Idan. Now, first move, which way does the block go?
What day of the week is it though?
Yeah, right.
Hand facing you or hand facing away? Da 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 da. Hand facing you or hand facing away?
Hand facing away, sir.
Sounds like a question. Let me ask you a question. I am. The other arm, what is it doing? That? What is it doing?
Blocking, sir.
What technique are you doing with the other hand?
You're blocking a.
No, what technique is the other hand doing? What is it called?
Like a
It's not like anything, it is exactly something.
high block.
Yes! What block is the other arm doing?
Inside outside block, sir.
Inside outside forearm block, to be technical.
Sir.
Therefore, if you know what block you're doing, you're never going to have to ask again which way should the hand be facing.
Sir.
If the hand turns, what block is that? Or if the hand is turned, what block is that?
It's inside outside forearm block, sir.
Wasn't the other one inside to outside forearm block?
Outside forearm block, sir.
No.
Reverse inside to outside forearm block, sir.
Reverse inside to outside forearm block. Inside to outside forearm block. Reverse inside to outside forearm block. So if you know what the definition is, if you know what the block is, everything is defined for you. Even if your grandmaster tells you the wrong answer. And you could argue with me. Really? She argues with me all the time. No, I'm kidding. You know, grandmasters aren't perfect. You know, I've seen Grandmaster Wong
You got that on camera?
do things differently at different times. You know, we all goof. It just is. So what I learned a long time ago, know what technique I am doing. Inside to outside forearm block, outside to inside forearm block, reverse inside to outside forearm block, knife hand block. Then the technique is perfectly defined for you. And you should know what's the chamber. What's the chamber for an outside to inside forearm block? Show me. Don't move. Move your arms. Show me. Outside to inside forearm block. To the front. Outside to, stop. Outside to inside forearm block to 12 o'clock, straight ahead. What's the chamber for it? You're making this way more complicated than it is. You're still stuck on Pyanan Idan.
Sir.
Outside to inside forearm block. You did the block. It's a little high. There you go. What is the chamber for a reverse forearm block? Wait a minute. Inside, a reverse inside to outside forearm block. What's the chamber for that? Forearm block. God, I fried her. No. No. Master Fusca? Am I wrong on that? What's the chamber for an inside, reverse inside to outside forearm block? Thank you.
So does that take it versus Pyanan?
Doesn't matter.
The blocking will always be.
Yeah.
It's just
It's-
Taegeuk
it's
form's
always-
going to be crossed or.
Yeah, Taegeuk would be this way. Pyanan would be a little deeper, but it still is, yeah, like that. So the style of martial art is going to give you a slightly, well, sometimes pretty dramatic difference. What's the chamber in a Taekwondo low block? Just the chamber. Wait. Taekwondo low block, right low block to the front. Don't move. Just your arms. Chamber. No. How about Rohit? No. Good try, though. This is about right. Mr. Bhagat? Nope. Yep. Right. Yes. Give Cody a hand. Nicely done. Good. Why?
For the technique chamber.
But why are your hands specifically there where you put them? You didn't just put them. You put them in a very, very specific place. Why?
In front of you, away from you, to generate the power and to have your hands up to protect you.
Why weren't they on your center line?
To generate the power.
To generate extra power. If they're on your center line, you're going to generate power. So if it's a right low block, you're going to be ever so slightly off center line, just to give that little extra oomph. Why are the hands back to back? Oh, wait. Ms. Dr. Williams Callahan.
Because they turn out.
One reason is because everything in what we do turns. Sure, why else? Nobody? Yes, ma'am.
You get the dynamic tension of pulling across.
A little louder, speak slower, dear God Almighty.
To get the dynamic tension of pulling your hands across the back of each other.
It's priming the pump. It's getting it ready. They're pressing against each other. And then they explode. Right? And younglings, we don't really talk about this kind of stuff with y'all.
Except for the review class.
Except for the review class, then we dump it all into you. But you're gonna have to know this stuff too. This is about the martial art, the mechanics of the martial art. Why do we do things the way we do them? Right low block to the front, Tang Soo Do style. Don't move your feet. That's really interesting. You have gotten yourself really whacked out in your head right now. You know why? Because when you did Pianan Chodan,
She never did a
you
single
did it,
She did it right.
you did it exactly right. When you did Pianan Chodan, and you weren't thinking about it. It came out of your body. It was right. Now I got you thinking about it, and I've really messed you up. I'm having so much fun right. Hey! You rock. Why those positions, Kyosunin? Why there? And you thought we were going to do Pumse. We are doing Pumse. How would you explain it to the impressionable young black belts to be?
Well, just like Pianons, we have a deeper stance. We also have a deeper chamber where you're a little bit even more rotated than the Taekwondo chamber, and so that you can generate more turning power. Sorry.
I'm not sure you believe that. Yes, ma'am.
Pianos are more dramatic.
No, but sometimes the people doing them are.
They're kind of like the drama queens of saying.
I'm telling Grandmaster Wong. This is, and y'all better know the answer to these. I mean, this is what a master is. This is the knowledge that the master should possess in Daehamudo. So really quick, I would simply say Taekwondo, shorter, so that they can get there faster. Everything's tighter and quicker. However, tighter and quicker can minimize power, which is why we developed the hip jog to compensate for it being so short and tight. Pianons came along long before Taekwondo did. They generated power, F equals ma, mass equals acceleration, right? Force equals mass times acceleration. Longer distance to accelerate more to get more power. Downside, it's slower. It's just slower. It takes longer to get there. This, faster, okay? Going to the back. Do y'all remember when we made the change to the last wing of Koryo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, you made another change.
Just keeping it fresh, sir. Just keeping it fresh.
Why don't you demonstrate the way we used to do the... No. So since Kyosen Scanlon said yes, Miss Acevedo, how did we used to do the last wing of Koryo?
Are you referring to the Kia you added with the kick?
No. There's no kick in the last wing of Koryo. Is there? There's no kick in the last wing of Koryo, is there?
So not in the last
It depends on what
Okay.
you define.
That was the other
Depends on what you define as the last wing.
Turn, go. No? Okay, go.
The original.
Show me the two differences. What was the old way?
The older is chambering with your arm out.
Uh-huh. Why is your hand open?
I think something that's good.
So
No, you were perfectly right. It's just you were waving hi to
do you mean the
everybody.
last bridge?
Close that
I mean
thing.
the last bridge.
Do you mean the last bridge?
Oh, did I say wing?
Yes.
You've been saying wing wing the whole time, sir.
that's the bridge.
Hungry. Bridge. Last bridge. Sorry, you two. Last bridge. Go ahead.
I can't do it the other way. All the way.
I know, hard, isn't it? Right?
Versus the bending the arm.
Did you know that we made that change?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
yeah.
instead of extending this way
I was
and
talking about
blocking,
that.
Grandmaster Wong yelled at me. He never yells. And it is now chambering here. And cross. And here. And cross. And here. He doesn't like this. I feel like that was very much a Grandmaster Lee thing.
It was, sir.
Yeah. Very, very few schools do it like this. He didn't like this. So my two Hapkido first dans, why didn't he like that? What is with the little tiny arm?
Is it very telling? Is that why he didn't like it?
Ish. Ish. Huh?
Grab onto the arm.
You grab onto the arm, rip off the arm, beat you with it. Absolutely. So you see the difference between two grandmasters, my grandmasters, right? One said to do it this way, one said to do it this way. They both had different goals, different rationale. Is one wrong?
No, sir.
Not really. In their context, the other one's wrong, but doesn't matter. Yes, sir.
Is this more traditional Taekwondo with the arm straight out, sir?
Not really. I wish I could say. Where did Taekwondo come from? Anybody? Say Korea, I'm gonna kill you. Where did Taekwondo come from? What is the precursor to Taekwondo? Here's another master thing. Yes, ma'am?
Tang Soo Do.
You're right. Tang Soo Do. Before there was Taekwondo, everybody did Tang Soo Do. And then they started making some changes. Grandmaster Lee really took that to heart and really wanted Taekwondo to make more sense than Tang Soo Do did. So that's where our chambers came from, for example. A little bit of history. Okay, let's go. You two, Pyeongan Idan. Y'all, let's do Taeguk Ojam. Master Fosco, come please.
Sir. 준비! 하나! 둘! 셋! 넷! 다섯! 여섯! 일곱! 여덟! 하나! 둘! 셋! 넷! 다섯! 여섯!
They just slapped Pyeongan Idan. They're supposed to be doing it. They just morphed into something else, but now they're back to Idan. Right. Yeah.
하나! 둘!
Good fix, Kelson and Scanlon.
셋! 넷! 다섯!
Again, good catch.
여섯! 일곱! 바로 시작!
So, this is going to be fun. Yeah, no, don't do that. What form did you two just do?
We did Pyeongan Idan and then morphed into Pyeongan Samdan.
You did Pyeongan Idan Samdan. And then you morphed back to Idan, which in of itself is pretty impressive, to tell you the truth. Wow. And juniors, you guys are doing good following along. You really are. It's good. It's good. Let's keep going. We got stuff to fix there, but let's keep going. Taeguk Yukjung, Pyeongan Samdan, please. Do you want that? Okay, good. Go ahead.
준비. 피넌 준비. 하나.
Duel. Set. Net. That's it.
Master Trade. There's no
Yosef. Yuga.
back of hand.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aho. Yo. Hana.
Hold on. Don't lean.
Twist.
Bring your body upright.
You demonstrate.
Now, imagine there's a rod going through your body. Don't lean over it. Twist your upper body. Close enough. All right. Keep going.
Duel. Set. Net. That's it. Yosef. Hugo. Yellow. Aho.
Mr. Bagat, don't look down.
Boro. Shut.
This Tego Yukjung thing that Master Fusco's teaching you all about don't lean, twist. We've been having this battle for 29 years, trying to get people to do it right. And it's a very awkward motion. Keep your elbow down. Don't come up. Keep the elbow down. Good. Juniors, Bongsul. Mr. Rohit, too, please. Yeah. To me. Take a Chiljung. Yukjung. Chiljung. Pianan Saran. Juniors, slide back a bit. Chill for a sec. Ready? Shida. Other side. Crossing block. Don't got that one, huh?
When do? Yeah, no, I'm not even sure if Penasaran is here yet.
Yeah, I don't. I was wondering why you're having them do that. So.
Really?
Oh god.
Is it because they have to?
Well, they're second downs.
Oh yeah, but I think
Pretty sure this
my last list shows.
They've done it, but not.
They just need to know Shodan, maybe even Iran.
At this point, you're just making it up as you go.
So you just do it.
Poro, shot. Saban and Zmitra.
Yes, sir.
Come here.
You're gonna turn your face up now.
Sir.
Miss Tung Suo.
Better remember all of it now and not confuse it with all the other ones. Sada?
Yeah, gentlemen, take a break.
Oh, with them?
What? Chinbi?
Oh. You did it.
Chinbi.
Jimmy!
Pian Saban.
Yan Sada. Yan Sada. Hana. Duel. Set. Net. Dawson. Nope. Yosef. Sia! Ilgo. I don't know, you do a weird count. Ilgo.
That's all right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sia! Hana. Duel. Set. Net. Kick one. Sia! Ilgo. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Duel. Hold on. Shut.
Thank you. I'm so desperate.
Explode more into that knee strike, okay? And Kia, and then
Could I?
45 degrees this way. okay? On those really, make those points of power, make them yours. I mean, take hold of them and let it out.
I'll even go farther than that. I'm so glad you said that.
So I just want to point out something. I'm sorry. Sabanim Snow and Sabanim Dimitra were just discussing something, specifically the chamber that Sabanim Dimitra did, and why it's different than the way we do the chamber for the Pianons. Or the
Which
Chumbi, I
chamber?
mean, excuse me, the Chumbi. Did either of you notice, or did anybody else notice? Mr. Johnson did? Anybody up here notice the difference?
He called it out. He called it.
Yeah. Do it for, can you just, did you see what her foot did? Doesn't go to the inside, it goes to the back of the knee. Okay? Even the chambers sometimes were different. That goes to, even within Tang Sudo, the stylistic differences within Tang Sudo. So you have to remember that as you're learning things, if you're going to have different people teaching you, and then you have different influences, sometimes you have to take that into account as you're learning stuff. And keep in mind that it's not just about the technical differences behind the chambers and why a hand is out this way versus this way, but it's also about what makes the most sense and what came before that technique and what's coming afterwards that would help you figure out what move you're doing next. So just a little thing I wanted to point out there, because I noticed they were talking about it, and since we were discussing chambers and all that.
And just know that if you look up in any various book, Pumse forms, first of all, you may find them called Hyungs, not Pumse. You're going to find variations on every book you go in. Very few books will be consistent. So the only thing I would use books for is a general reminder of the form. Don't learn it from the book. Learn it here. Okay? You were saying that use a good strike, and also when you are doing these blocks.
Oh, I slid right back to tiger.
Everything is. What's
You
that?
did.
I slid right back to tiger stance when I was doing it.
You should block like you're really. You guys were just moving into position, and that is certainly not what we teach. Everything we do snaps. Every single thing. Kicks, blocks. Okay. Come on up, guys. Relax for a minute. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Spread out. Jimmy! Bong Sibu! Bong Sibu! Hana! Tul! Set! Better Kia. Ne! Tough! Off! Turn, face front. Yes! Here we go! Turn, face front. Fix it, Fatima. Fix it. Straighten it. More. Straighten it. Row hit. Turn more forward. Hana! Turn! Lock your back leg, Fatima. Set! Net! That's it! Yes! Ida! Yes! Fix it. Hana! Tol! Baro! Shut. Very good. Give me a hand, please. Jimmy! Bump samba, Jimmy!
Can we stagger them a little, sir, before they kill each other? No, but move up a little bit. Thank you.
Row hit, move up a bit.
Move up a little bit, please. Thank
Let's
you.
start again. Jimmy! Bump samba, Jimmy! Hana! Kia loud. Tol! Fix it. Net. Pass. Yes. Ilgo. Hana. Three. Set. Here. Don't lean. Center. Look where you're hitting. Look where you're hitting. Boom. Shot. Excellent. Good job. Thank you. Come on. Hey. What's that? Oh, bye. Good to see you.
Hope you took notes.
I'm sorry?
Hope you took no.
Yeah.
Hope you
Jimmy!
took notes.
Bong Silver. Shida. Paru. Shot. Jimmy. Ensemble. Jimmy. 시작. Saw that. 바로 shot. Okay. I don't know how many of you all noticed Miss Acevedo's boo-boo in the middle of that, but the really cool thing was she almost twisted her ankle fixing it. She stepped, realized she was going into the wrong position, and adjusted in the middle of the move. It was like adjusting on the fly. That's exactly right. Master McKinney would like to see that again.
So, especially in this form, this is where we can really hear and see the snap of your hips and the coordination of the strike with, you know, your whole body. So keep that in mind and try it again.
He wants you to snap. When you do a side strike or forward strike, where's the sound come from? Miss Callahan?
It's stopping on the back of your tricep.
Say it louder.
It's stopping on the back of your tricep.
Yeah. The stick smacking your tricep. And if it's not, if you're not thwacking, if you're not really hitting, you're not going to make any noise. Okay?
Cody,
Oh.
Cody, how do you generate the power in the individual strikes?
The chamber in your hip, sir.
And
Aside from the hip, also the chambering.
okay. Ms. Scanlon, when you throw a reverse punch, how do you generate the power?
From the pulling back in on the reverse arm.
And
And
how about in the striking hand?
turning it over. 180.
And is there tension, or where's the tension in your striking hand?
Between the two of them.
At the end, right? So in this one, it's your fingers. You have control of the bong saw, but it's loose, and when you snap those fingers, that it's loose until it's not loose.
Right. Yeah. That's
Okay.
exactly right.
Which is why that using your finger to stop it gets rid of all the power you've got. It's got to be here because
Yep.
this prevents that.
Good point. So
Yes.
that'll help you generate that snap by relaxing until that last It's a recurring theme in any kick or strike. You can't generate any power, any speed, if you're tight. You can't generate any power if you can't generate some speed and tie it into your center.
F equals MA. We can't. Oh, somebody shut her off. Thank you. Rosie's coming out to watch. I'm gonna put her on deck, and y'all are gonna have to avoid her. Tui! Bong Sambu! Tui! Snappy snap. Shijak! Bottle. Shut. So get. So what did we hear that we didn't hear in the first one? We heard whooshes and we heard snaps. And there's no way you learned how to do that in 30 seconds. There is no way you learned how to do that in 30 seconds. You knew how to do it before. You just weren't. The question is why? I'll let you guys wrestle with that by yourselves, but what you just did, the transformation, just like we did with the Pumse, the transformation from before Savanim spoke with you and after should never be. Ever. At the rank you all are at, the second time should be your beginning place. And then you learn to do better from there. But if you don't start there, you're always going to be starting here, working up to here. We remind you get to here, and then it's time to go on to something else. Start here. Then you get to improve to here. But you got to start there. And we won't always remember to tell you. Just won't. Who's got Bongsul Sabu? Do you all have that? Oh, cool. Good. Three. Bongs. Follow along. You go.
Bongsul Sabu. Hana. Tun. Sa.
So we teach them to slash all the way down.
Yep.
Na.
Okay. In the home room, they were talking about
Pass.
going to the face. Drove me nuts.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Hana. Tun. Sa. Na. Tas. Yes. Yeah. Pro. Sha.
Juniors, what did you all hear? Louder?
Whooshing, sir.
Swooshing. Swooshing, swooshing, swooshing. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's what you all should sound like. Got to build the strength, the confidence to swing that hard. That's what you all should sound like. Bongsul Sabu?
Yes, sir.
Good. Use it? Oh, Hapkido. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're doing the pin-ons in Hapkido now as well.
That's why you have it. We figured that's why you have it.
Yeah, we just entered that Grandmaster wants to make sure Timon's are saved. So that we can-
Yeah, a little more. I mean, it's just the three of you, so we have plenty of room.
No prompting from the sidelines. Chariot! Kenya. Jimmy! Hana! Nope. After we got all that swooshing and stuff, that's what we get? Come on. Jimmy. You're already there. You didn't really have to go anywhere. Hana! Hey! Set! Net! That's it! Yes! You're a little ahead. Here you go! Go that way. Yada! Up! Yal! Pro. Sha. So, Miss Salvador, before you get away, Miss Dehamado Hapkido, what was wrong with their strikes, especially?
Some I noticed they were just like way a little past center,
Yes, that is true.
and some didn't actually like look where they were striking.
Mm-hmm. How about Miss Cara? Mr. De Jesus. What were you just reading? Ah, making notes? Ah, such a good lad. What was wrong with their strikes? Mr. Connor?
There's not enough snaps, sir.
I would say why, but no. Yeah, there wasn't enough snap, but there's a reason for that. Sabanin?
They were at the target level where they needed.
Mm-mm. Did anyone up here catch it? They're messing with a basic principle of everything that we do. Yeah?
Is it looking where you're hitting, sir? The target
No.
time? Yes, sir.
No.
The timing of
Yes. What about it?
it. They weren't, their feet and their hands were landing all at the same time.
Your timing was way off. When we punch and we step forward, what's the timing of it?
She was going to.
What? That was very pretty. What's the timing of it?
Generate and snap.
What's the timing of it?
Punch and the foot land at the same time.
Punch and the foot lands at the same time. When you guys are doing your spinning stuff, your strike and your feet were not landing at the same time. Not even close. So you're losing a lot of power there. Okay? Shot, 6 away. All right, let's see. I want to. Oh, we have to do that. Ah, got it. Hey, youth, grab Bong Sul again. Stay off the mat for a minute. Adults out on deck. Let's go. Gum Gong, Pasaide, Teguk Paljang, Sajang. Slide over. Jimmy! Chimbi. Stuck! Kia!
See ya.
I yell at him all the time for this stuff.
I look like you too. Families or something. Square ball.
last move.
Kick.
Stay in the last move. Stay in the last move.
Boom. Shot.
Two room stretch.
Sir Krishna there. Rohit over there, please. Back up a little bit. All right, everybody face an odd direction. No, you're all. You can't all be facing the same direction. Something odd. God, I'm dying here. Mirage, you look like a windmill, dude. One of those things on a roof that turn. Good. 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 Face that corner. Thank you. 3! Bongsibu! Shijak! Half a Kia. Stop. Fatima and Mirage, were you facing the same direction to start? You're doing the same direction now. Shut. Stop. Go back. Start again. You weren't facing that direction. That one. That one. Hey, good. That one. To me. Oh wait. Now she's. Oh, Danya, I thought you were facing the back when you started. No. I lied.
I think
I was facing that way.
Mirage was facing me.
I think he was facing.
Yep.
I don't want any of them squared off.
Mirage was facing me at a 45.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
Fatima, yeah, you take that corner. Yep. What if you take that corner? That'll do. 3! Bongsibu! Snappier. Get the Kias out there. Shida! Big forward stances. I didn't catch that. I should have caught that. Hold the last position. Photo. You sure they started the same position?
Yes, sir.
Which direction did you start in, Sir Krishna? Poro's that way. Poro means return to order. That's where you started. Shot. Not awful. Go ahead, slide back. Adults, please. Beside Day, beside Gumgung, take a Chiljung, take a Paljung, take a Chiljung.
Sir.
To me. Shija. Look sideways when you snap into that.
Something.
Maybe some things just require our rank to finally get. Except for mutants.
I don't know. You have to see what the higher rank ones will do. How they determine. Hold your last move.
Hold your last move.
Hold your last move.
Which direction she stop? Oh. Yasin, how'd you end up 180 degrees around?
I skipped the wing, sir.
Excellent. Very well done. Paro. Shh. Good. Give him a hand. Good job. All right. What's the other second degree form? Please. Relax, guys.
Sorry.
What am I seeing? What am I missing?
I should just break out tomorrow and watch this, like most of this tests. I have no issue.
Sabanam Zmitra?
Yes, sir.
Just make sure they're okay, the guys that are leaving. Way down. White belt. Jimmy. One of you has the right hand on top, one of you has the left hand on top.
And only one of you has the right hand on top.
And the fact that you all have been training together side by side for so many days, getting ready for this, and you both are doing that differently, boggles the mind. Which way is this supposed to be? No one wants to fess up.
I wonder if this pay grade specifies it. I don't remember.
It's left hand on top. Master McKinney, our encyclopedia of Pumse, says left hand on top. And I couldn't have told you, actually, right then. So I did it. And my hands automatically went in a particular way. Remember, I do it now, just my body, you know, what's it say?
It doesn't specify.
Doesn't
It
say.
should be. So which foot moves first in this form?
Sir.
The left one. So that's one way you can remember that. To cue
Sir.
your
All right, Master Fusco.
Sir. Hana! Tun!
Just the backhand. Not yet.
Not yet. It's just
Not
the
yet.
backhand.
Just the backhand.
Leave it out.
Sa! Na! Tas! Has! Uga! Ya!
Sir!
Hana! Tun! Sa! Na! Tas!
Pieces are off.
Has!
Placement of things are not quite
Uga!
Sir!
right. Stop. Stay. Drop your left. Thank you. Well, wait a minute. All I said was drop, and you did it automatically. So you knew that?
Sir, I'm nervous.
Called it.
Well, why? Why are you nervous? Paro. Good catch. Sure.
Now side B. No, I'm kidding.
Remind me to go over that with y'all. There's just little pieces that are kind of off here and there. Precision. You know, the whole nervous thing. It's going to sound weird. I can't ever remember being nervous for a black belt test. That's just me.
Okay, Spock.
What about you? Were you ever nervous?
Every time, sir.
You were not.
Every single time, sir.
You were not.
Yes.
No.
Were you nervous?
Of course I was nervous.
Stop it!
I'm sorry.
Were you nervous?
Can't remember.
So long ago.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I can't remember. I remember my first degree test. Oh my God, I was so hyped for it. I just wanted to get out there and just drill it. I mean, I was like coming at it, not.
Okay, so I was nervous, but I still had that same mentality. I'm like, all right, I have all this stuff I got to know, and
They're not
I'm
mutually
like-
exclusive.
Yeah, not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, like
You
I
can be nervous and still hyped up, ready to go.
Right. I think that's also the fundamental difference between what would happen to me in an alley, I don't care what I look like, right? So my technique would be crap, but it would be deadly. But when I get ready to test in front of Grandmaster Wong, I care what the technique looks like.
Mm.
So I tend to be more careful as I warm up. And it's the same thing here. Like, I care what my technique looks like. So in the beginning, I'm in my head because I care what you think of what I'm doing. I don't care in an alley, right?
Right.
I would, all of that stuff would go because I've trained in both capacities. I've trained to be instantly a problem for someone else, and I've trained for some level of precision so that what I hand down is that, right?
Right.
And when I'm startled, this comes out, not that. And I think it's just how you train and the state at which you train. They both can coexist, so that when I show up at a test, what shows up often is I'm a little in my head because of what my goal is. It's not to, it is to survive, but it's to survive in a whole different realm than within an alley. Right. And so they do coexist.
Interesting. And maybe it's the fact that I train so much. Remember that poster that used to be on the wall? Train as if it's real. And that's where my head is, like, all the time. I'm training to decimate someone.
I think it's different for those of us who have had to actually experience violence. There's only so much of or have lived for a very long time with the threat of violence. There's only so much your brain can live in that space. For people who don't live with that, you have all of the luxury to live. But for those of us who have had to live with that threat of violence, I have a very low tolerance to occupy that space, so I'm judicious about when I occupy that space. Poomsae is not it, right?
Yeah.
But during Hapkido, during freestyle, to a certain degree, I will let myself get close. During a test, I let myself get closer. But I have a very small amount of resources to expend to live in a place that feels too real for me, but for a lot of folks, it's theoretical. And so you can touch it more often, which is fine, right? If it's theoretical for you, please do, because you need to be able to know what that feels like. I don't need to know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. So it's a very different life experience to show up for these things.
Good.
Yeah, and these two have been practicing. They've been doing their Poomsae. I've seen them do Poomsae more than once. Certain forms, more than once, certain forms together, side by side. And some weeks one person has it better than the other and vice versa. But now's the time to put all that together and just demonstrate that you've been practicing it, that you know it. And so we understand you're going to get nervous because it's a big test, but it's not anything you haven't seen or done before. And so that's where that's where he's like, all right, I'm going to take this thing on, because you already know it. It's just a matter of just performing it in front of everyone and showing that you know it.
This is where trusting yourself matters. So just trust yourself.
I mean, it's good that you know that you're in the moment. You know you're nervous. I mean, that you certainly don't want to fake that. That I'm not nervous, but it's perfectly okay. But that's one of the things that we train to control, and because I agree with everything you said, but we don't get the luxury of being nervous when we're fighting for our lives. We just don't. We got to figure out along the route, along the path, along the training, how to control that part. And I used to tell people way back at United, be nervous, but turn that energy into aggression, or not aggression, ferocity. Ferocity. Turn that, just take that energy and turn it outward. Don't turn it inward. You've got to turn that outward. I don't think I've said that while we've been here, but okay. I think we're going to take a short break, maybe 15, 20 minutes. We'll be done with Poomsae and we will get very physical. So don't eat too much, eat light. I didn't produce anything for that, so should. Maybe I'll give it to him later. Yeah. Do you have the written part of the test, Miss Nicole?
What's that, sir?
Suddenly nervous? No. You need to add that to the procedure. There's a written part of the test that we got to run off. I won't worry about it right now, but
Yes, sir.
yeah. All right, come on up, guys.
Sir.
Line back up. Line back up. Keep the stick. Keep the stick. That's all right. Oh, let's go ahead and bow out.
Face the flags. Churiya! You have the hand, Kunye!
Face Grandmaster.
Churiya! Kwanjunge, Kunye!
Face the board. Chitty up, surrender, yay.
Okay, be warm in about 20 minutes, all right? Get a little something to eat, some water, whatever you need, and then be warm so we can just kick it off and get cooking, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. We go.
Don't leave
They
the
don't-
guys. Don't move.
Oh,
Don't move.
yoo-hoo.
Don't move.
Come on back. You guys don't go anywhere till we do.
Grandmaster Waldron moves first. Your board moves. Go to his office because there's one for
Grab all the pre-testers after, too.
You may all be.
I just tested for my second time. Oh, yeah, my system's off. I told him, sir, I told him, don't be happy. I just can't good test. Just check it out. Good. I'll just throw my paper. See you after training.
There you go. Have at it, I say. It also shortens.
Where's Caitlin? Hands are on the flags. If you're hanging, there's a few extra. So there's an acronym to it. It's CISPI.
So just write that versus.
You could do CISPI.
Deceiving. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. At least that's for fun. Right now, it's probably great. Yeah. Excellence. They should all be or they should remember that stuff? Doing well. There you go. Alright. Guys, wrap it up. Let's get back on track.
I probably won't be doing anything.
It's already 12:40.
I guess it went well. Nobody said anything to the contrary. So it's a little, they did it laparoscopically, so I got like a couple of holes.
Yeah.
Usually it's dog count.
Yes, sir.
This guy. Alright, let's go. Let's
Let's go. Back on deck.
ma'am.
Wait, you said 1 o'clock. We got 15 more minutes.
Oh, no. No, he hasn't started.
You finish those legs and you haven't done, turn them into the table, please.
I think Master Gene has left.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you have to go up in your place, it don't work. It's weird. It's what Great, they all got a participation trophy. Did you ever want 40 minutes stand outside?
Yes, there's no fire now. Up to you.
I haven't.
Miss Nicole.
I don't He's in there taking snaps. He's like throwing his hands up, and I'm thinking I'm getting the same thing here.
I'm not. I'm trying.
Yo, yes. I mean, you said them all the time. And sometimes I see them against the
So
but other times.
it's true. A lot of
No. Oh yeah, actually, yes they do. Yes. When other teams cheer. Yeah. But they all work together. Both of them, like, Tommy Good and you, including
Line up!
Yeah, 10 minutes in the front.
So, Mr. Bagat, this has your name on it. We're going to leave it right here for you to get later, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
Typically not.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Just set it right so it's in the middle, please. That's fine.
Because they want to right. So this is a place where they can do something else. And your brain has a different brain. Right. You don't know that. You don't know.
Huh? Okay. All right, let's bomb, please.
Face flag. 출력! 그다음 근예. Square master. 출력! 정중의 근예.
Face forward. Shutty up. Sorry, good day.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right, let's go. Slide off the mat that way, please. 3 lines. Oh, thank you. 3 lines? We got 3?
4. 3 lines might be a little too crowded.
Okay, so let's go 4. That's okay. You can come down a little bit. Freestyle warm up and jog it back. Go.
Sir.
Freestyle. Come on, everything you got. Backwards.
I have a very distinct memory of a very early class. And they were doing this. He was trying to get to the computer. And the lesson was kind of and Ricky Angle said, it's jumping and the sport to like doing that to get in the
Shoulder rolls and up.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, he was like,
Shoulder roll, side fall.
If anyone else from the pre-test.
I don't actually. There is a list for them.
Really check people like that.
Front kick, round kick, shoulder rolling up, front kick, round kick, round kick. Stop! For real. Not like you're trying to figure out what I just said. Go. Pick it up.
It's a very stealthy shoulder roll, Miss Gannon.
Again. Nice, Cody. Oh, whoops.
Sir. Thanks, sir.
Short range flying side thrust kicks, please. Short range flying side. Take a couple of steps. 1, 2, 3. Kick up. Get airborne. Pick up that other leg. Again. Again. Upper body technique, zigzag, bob and weave. Go. Really hard technique. Again. Come on, let's go, let's go. Pivot side thrust kicks.
Pivot.
Pivot. Pivot. Side thrust kicks.
Pivot.
Pivot. Pivot. Pivot. Pivot. Pivot. Pivot.
Turning the body.
You chamber more, Miss Forgot. You chamber. Rohit. Again. Extend. Extend. Reach. Kissing him, Scanlon. Really?
Nice, Cody.
Gorgeous. Beautiful. Front kick, round kick, turn back kick. Rechamber everything. Rohit, here. Back kicks down the dojang. Extend. Front kick, round kick, spin hook kick. That's right, Mr. Thibodeau. This is the warm-up. Thank you. It is. It's like 5 copies of that. I lost my return. Same side, shuffle side kick all the way down.
Is it plugged in? Or is the battery packed in?
Second time, other side. Other side. Forward stances down the dojang.
Sir.
Stop.
Kilson and Thibodeau did it exactly right.
What did I do? Sorry, sir. Chamber. Oh.
No, it wasn't just the chamber.
Salvin and Smitch was sort of doing it right. Everybody else was way off. Go ahead, Kilson.
What?
No, that one.
You said Kyosunu.
Hands come down. Use your hips.
I
Stop.
was caught up trying not to case step at the same time.
Thank you. Yeah, she comes from tongues today. She knows the case stuff. Flatten your back foot, Evilise. Thank you. See, Danya picks right up and she does it with 2 hands. Fathom. Mirage. Sir Krishna.
Yes, sir.
When you're only doing a forward stance down the road, your hands come down to the sides like you're holding ski poles. That's adding in a block. So you're just
Sure.
okay?
Both hands, sir. Yes, sir. Both hands at the same time.
Yeah. Backwards. Saban and Sumitra, we need more snap out of you. Snap. Snap it up. Sir Krishna, Mirage. Slow down. Sir Krishna, Mirage, slow down. You're bunching. No, you're good. Twin knife and block back stance.
Oh, you can really melt their brains. Have to do technical style than functional style.
She's just automatically doing tongue to this. What's our default sound?
Should be Taekwondo, so.
Should be. Mr. Bhagat, reach fully. Mr. Bhagat, reach fully. Reach. Sabanam Sumitra. Where should the fingertips be of the front knife hand in a twin knife hand block with a back stance?
Together. Together.
No.
Wow.
Yes, they should be together. Yes. What height should they be? How do you know where to put them?
You should be able to look over the top of your
They should be in alignment with your eyes. Yes. What angle should your elbow be at? Well, I tell you guys this all the time. Ani?
Your elbow should be at 90 degrees.
Give them a 1, 2, 3. 90 degrees. All right. You're coming across, bang, everything's got to land. Where should the other hand be? Mr. Bhagat. Where should it be? What's he saying?
Solar plexus.
Solar plexus, yes. Why? What is that hand doing? Dr. Callahan?
Blocking, getting ready for the next strike. Sir.
It's not getting ready for the next strike. What's it blocking? Show me the block. What did it just block?
Solar plexus.
Well, just by sticking your hand in the front of it. Of an attack coming in. What's it doing, Cody?
Blocking a kick, sir.
Like how?
Deflecting.
Okay, could I just say it's not blocking anything? Huh?
Yes, not a block at all.
It is not blocking anything. So this hand is augmenting and balancing out the strength and power of your motion of this hand. This is keeping your body working together, all right? This hand can become a block. If it comes down, it can become a block. It is not a block in and of itself, all right? So when you're
I invited Rebecca.
Hi, Mr. J. When you're both arms got to be doing work. This one's got to be doing just as much work as that. Let's go. Again.
Sir.
You're doing precise so. Evilise, come on! What is our default for twin knife hand blocks? We have two styles of twin knife hand blocks. What are the two styles? Mr. Connor?
Taekwondo and punch drill, sir.
Good. What's our default?
Taekwondo, sir.
Why? This is a good place for it because you said so, sir.
I feel like that was the wrong answer. That's my honest
It was worth a shot, though.
Yeah. Typically, it is the wrong answer, but because Taekwondo is our primary art. When I asked Grandmaster, we have all these things that make up Taekwondo. What's the percentage? by far, Taekwondo was the highest percentage. Like, I can't remember exactly. It's like 40% Taekwondo, and then tongues, and then all, you know, different percentages is all the rest. What is the least percentage of Daehamudo? Mr. Johnson?
Judo, sir?
Very good. Why do you know that?
I feel like it's the least we do, sir. It's the most, I feel like
You're right.
we could work on.
You're right. You're right. It's also because it is the one that Kyosin and Thibodeau likes the least.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You got it. You got it. Hey, so while we're talking about judo, slide back.
Sir!
Oh wait, you guys got to finish your twin knife and blocks. Somebody make a note that we need to do way more of those in class because they're not the best. Shijak. So our default is Taekwondo style blocks, not Tang Soo Do style blocks. Go.
Sir!
I really want to see back this. After this.
Some people it's easier for them to do it that way, believe it or not.
Fatima, fingers higher. Up, up. Mom Tamaki. Middle section blocks. Up.
Is it this or is it as they're moving down? Because
Why don't you demonstrate?
I'm asking the questions here. I'm not
Come on, you demonstrate. You just have to stand here and do it. It's a good question.
Master Sheridan said you demonstrate.
Oh, lies.
So Master Fusco has a question.
Sir.
All right, so as you're moving, this is for when you're going down the dojo, right? Is it this or is it this?
Can you do that again, sir?
Is it A?
Everybody that would like Master Fusco to stand up, say aye.
All right, so is it this or is it this as you get ready? Why? It takes, yeah, you guys swing way out here. It takes way too long for your hands to come out there. It's very predictable. I remember years ago, I think we were told once, you should be able to do this down like a narrow hallway, right? So if you have to extend your arms way out, you're gonna smack the wall. But from here, you should be able to turn your body and shoot them straight out behind you. And then land, and then same thing. Turn your body and arms straight out behind you. Now swing your arms really wide. Even harder to do when you're going backwards.
Speaking of which, everything that we do has a way and a reason. If you don't know what the way is to do a thing, ask. Just ask. You know, there's so much to teach that, you know, in a year we can't remember every little detail to say everything. We're working on the curriculum system, which is going to solve a great deal of that. All of these micro details will be documented, will be in the computer, will be accessible by everyone. So we'll never have to say it again because they will all be going to the student portal, looking at the videos of Miss Acevedo, Miss Scanlon, and doing it exactly right. Backwards.
Stopping him, Sumitra.
Yep.
Get those hands, get that hand up. Hand up.
No, in front of you. Yes.
Justin M. Scanlon, your back foot is planting too soon.
You're consistently wrong every time.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Okay.
Again. Higher, Mr. Bagat. Higher. Front arm, front arm. Front arm higher. Up here. Up here. Moving down the dojang, very tight, short range kicks. About 1,000 of them, like you're chasing somebody, fighting them. Short range kicks, tight and fast. 1 billion of them. Go. 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 Fast. Come on.
Bye-bye.
This is Miss Scanlon's specialty.
That does not equal low section kicks. It's all levels. It's just kick much faster than you did on the first one. Somebody's trying to get away from you. They were trying to beat you up, and you're tearing them up. Don't make me get Master Sheridan to demonstrate. Guys, let's get it. Come on, pick it up. Shut!
Keep pushing across him.
Mr. Cody, Mr. Bagat, Rohit, come on out, please.
Sir.
Mr. Johnson,
Sir.
Sam Thibodeau.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Callahan. Sabanam Sumitra.
Yes, sir.
Zigzag out a little more. Take the whole room. Irregular. There you go. Good. Okay. Miss Acevedo, Miss Scanlon.
Sir.
I want you to run around the room. In and out, all around, all of that. I want you guys, at your discretion, to grab them.
Yes, sir.
And I don't care particularly how.
Sir.
And I want to see you guys get free without hurting anyone. Unless it's Jocelyn Thibodeau.
You didn't pay that fee, did you?
We're making up for that first 3 hours, aren't we, sir?
Yeah, that's right. So now you guys don't have to face front, all right? And don't always grab when they, I want this to be a surprise to them.
Sir.
All right?
Sir.
Yo.
How much do we move from?
Not a lot. I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And they're just gonna run around, and you know, you gotta circle everybody and get around everybody. You can't just run up and down the middle. And I want the grabbing to be a complete surprise. Got it?
Sir.
Go. What is she doing?
She's taking the initiative, apparently.
No, you do not get to. It's not bowling. You're not trying to take down the pin. Yeah, I know. That was a good idea. I love everything about it, but that's not what I'm looking for. Looking. Go.
No, you guys are just running. You're not going after them. You guys are just running all around them, and at some point, somebody will grab you spontaneously. You guys.
You don't want Thank you, sir. That makes more sense now.
Yes. So you're not like going after anybody. Your job is to move around them, and when they actually attack you, that's when you defend yourself. Your objective is not to go out there and try to kill them as you're running around the room.
They're not there until they grab you. And when you run through, you know, circle one, go around the outside, you just all kinds of all over the place. This wasn't this complicated in my head. It never is.
Well, this is this interesting moment about running through this undefended, which isn't at your natural state. You're going to go into a melee of people ready to go, right? So you're asking something of them that's unnatural.
Right.
It's just counterintuitive to what we've been harping them about before.
Right.
So you want them to actually wander as if they're alone in a park and nobody's there.
Right.
And then suddenly somebody jumps out of the bushes, which is an unnatural state to exist in.
I mean, I am very proud that, Scanlon wants to take them down before anything else. That was perfect. And you going at them, cautious, like, that is exactly what we teach. It's exactly right. Don't do that.
Joseph Thibodeau is just glad you clarified before she got to him.
It's like, back up that way. Okay, good. So let's say we're in Hapkido and we're just practicing technique. Walk up and grab. Him. Walk up and grab. He just stands there and lets them grab. Now, do we teach in Hapkido that we should be under guard and all of that? Well, of course. But what we're doing is we're leaving ourselves in the least defensible place possible so that if we can defend ourselves from there, we can defend ourselves from it. Okay?
Sir.
Go. Shoot. No, don't. Wow! I gotta kill somebody. Hold for real, guys. Don't be nice to them. No, you can't get free. No, you can't get free.
Wasn't able to grab it.
Come on. Sir. So this is really wonderful because you guys are doing exactly